If you are interested in understanding who you are and why you are, keep watching.
Look at this glow on me. Yeah, that inner light shining. Look at this glow on me. Look at this glow on me. Oh, on me.
In the previous video, we discussed cortisol and how your nervous system doesn't always distinguish the difference between physical and emotional danger. To your brain, a charging bear and the fear of being judged can oftentimes activate the same survival pathways. That's because your body isn't always responding to whether or not the threat is objectively dangerous. Your body is oftentimes responding to whether or not it has learned that something is dangerous. This is where adrenaline enters the story. Adrenaline, also called epinephrine, is a hormone that's released into your bloodstream seconds after your brain detects a threat. When adrenaline floods your bloodstream, it increases your heart rate so that blood can be pumped into the appropriate areas should you need to flee. It opens and relaxes your airways so that your body can improve its breathing. It also redirects blood away from digestion and more towards the heart, brain, and muscles. It raises your blood sugar so that you can get a burst of energy. It sharpens your attention and reaction time so that you can flee quickly. This is what we call your fight, flight, or freeze response. Adrenaline has earned the reputation as the fear hormone, but that is only a part of the story. This chemical is not creating fear, it's just delivering a message. It's your body's way of saying, I believe that something important is happening here right now, and you should pay attention. But the fascinating part is what your brain decides what deserves this reaction. For some people, it may be walking down a dark alley. For others, it's posting your first YouTube video, or setting healthy boundaries, speaking in front of a crowd, or starting a business. From a psychological perspective, adrenaline isn't asking, is this actually dangerous? What it is asking is this something that I have learned to be dangerous? It is asking, does this resemble something that hurt me in the past? That distinction changes everything. Your nervous system is constantly comparing things from the present moment and the past, and oftentimes looking for patterns. It's trying to predict what will keep you safe based on your previous experiences. So when you become aware and cognizant of these things, you stop asking, why am I like this? And you start to ask, what within my conditioning caused me to react this way? And those are the questions that lead to healing. If making mistakes makes you feel panic, perhaps your nervous system learned that mistakes can lead to shame, punishment, or rejection. If intimacy feels overwhelming, perhaps closeness was once connected to pain, betrayal, or inconsistency. If success makes you anxious, perhaps standing out attracted jealousy, criticism, and unrealistic expectations. Your reactions are often less about the present moment, more so than they are about survival strategies that your body learned from the past. From the spiritual perspective, many traditions associate the adrenal glands with the root chakra because both are connected to themes of survival, security, stability, and safety. Adrenaline can be understood as the physical representation of your survival response, while the root chakra represents your perceived relationship between survival, safety, and belonging. And just like cortisol, adrenaline is never exposing your weakness. It's revealing your conditioning. It's showing you the places where your nervous system still believes that protection is necessary, or where you place limitations on yourself. And perhaps the most important question that either perspectives invite us to ask is this: what story about safety am I still living currently? And is it still true? And with that, I'll leave it there and give you something to think about. A lot of the questions that I posed at the end of these videos can be used as journal prompts for you to do a little bit deeper dive into the why of your responses. So I hope you're enjoying this video series thus far. More to come. Next week, we will be going on to the next part of the series where we discuss the difference between a balanced and an imbalanced root chakra. So that'll be very interesting. If you have stayed thus far, again, I always appreciate your support. Remember to be defiant with all due defiance. And thank you so much again for watching Sacred Seat TV.